I've been in the music industry full time since about 1985. As a, as always fooling around music, as a hobby, pretty much. I was a member of a group, part-time, about 79. But since 85, I've been in it full time, doing nothing else. Ups and downs and all the go-arounds. But it's been a wonderful journey, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Highs have been very, very high. Like most lows, don't last forever.
The share that is protected by governments, the copyright. So even without, once a person has pressed your CD, well, you don't have to sell it. So in other words, say Michael Jackson come out with a record and they're gonna release on the 1st of May, and by the middle of April they realize the kind of rush that they're gonna have, so they press 2 million. The minute they press it, whoever wrote these songs are due 2 million times whatever it rate. Say call it 10 cents. Immediately. In other words, it's not a net situation. In the case of the record sales now, when a record is made, the artist don't start to earn any money until the producer has recouped all of the expense, and the record company has recouped all of the money. So that's a net figure. In the case of publishing, the minute that CD stamp or press, that money is due, and that money has to be paid out to the collecting agencies.
There's a thing called a critical mass, and the more people who are aware of certain things, it makes things easier to communicate. But you find that you don't need crowds to make changes, all you need is a few dedicated people. And when we have workshops and seminars like this, if 4 or 5 people who come out of it as motivated as I am to do good, and by the end of the programs you identify some people who have real talent, and if all we need to do is just challenge them and give them the right tools. And like I said, we don't need 1,000 of them. Sometimes 4 of them is fine, or 5 of them is fine. But if you have 10 more or 15 more individuals who know a little more about the industry, appreciate more what it is, and working at different levels, it's a win-win situation. I do it because I keep learning and I enjoy it, and it's always a joy to share what you've learned and share experience and share perspectives, and I get as much from it as I am able to contribute. So but there's a science to every art form, and sometimes when we're thinking about music, we don't think about it as science. We don't think about figures. We don't think about the business, and we don't think about setting up a template to move from average to good to better to best, and that is my goal. And so every time I get an opportunity to interface with young people who I can mentor, I jump at the challenge.
As me start with freestyle on this beat, same way now. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Say I walk and I walk cause man a African. Say man a walk and I walk cause man a African. Say every day of my life me a go burn out Babylon, and every day of my life me a go burn out Babylon. I walk and I walk cause man a African. Say man a walk and I walk cause man a African. Every day of my life me a go burn out Babylon, and every day of my life me a go boom. Follow me on the beat, me sprint it up just like 100 meter. Him give me dub-wise, I'm a freestyle, and everybody don't know that I'm me style. Alright, me ride off this rhythm like a R6 or R a car, me drive on this rhythm.
So the line is, it started like any other day. So this line for today can be any line. It can be the first, the second, and the third, and the fourth line, but it must be one of the lines of the song. It started like any other day.
Every year, universities turn out a couple more doctors, a couple more physicists, a couple more things. And the question is that, and the thing is that we need every qualified person. The more qualified people we get, the better the service. And just in the case of this, the more we share some knowledge and we get some experience, and the more qualified our people have in an industry, the better the opportunities and the better the chances of our industry. And like I said, the Jamaican music industry right now needs as much help as it can get, because we're going through some serious challenges, and if we don't approach it right, I mean, we can lose all the gains we have made over the past years.
The right metaphor. You know what a metaphor, but not a metaphor. My feet is my only carriage, so I got to push on through. That is Bob Marley's metaphor.
What song that might be?
My feet always got to push on through. No woman I cry.
Okay. Really?
I never heard that.
Never heard that.
I never heard that in the song.
And that's one of those all that no woman no care. That's the
That's the
chorus.
one.
Yeah, two metaphors. Just create two metaphors. It can be anything.
So it is very important that the generation to come, know what they're getting into. We provide them with the tools to help out. Because the industry can't help but win. It's a win-win situation for the industry, because we have to put put on the shoulders of the young people who have the talent, and we are able to identify talent based on certain scientific ways, and we have proven ways of making this talent look better than when they came in.